What is up, everyone? This is Omegabalmung here with a playthrough for dot hack infections. This is actually the first part of a four-part series of an RPG game that lets you play this character named Kite, who gets tries to figure out why everybody is going into comas while they're playing this MMO game here. So this game is pretty awesome for me because I remember back then when I was a big fan of Final Fantasy 11. As you already know from all my videos of Final Fantasy 14 of Realm Reborn. Final Fantasy 11 was my favorite MMO game, and probably still is to this day. So and I still love that game. Kind of want to get back into it. But anyways, this is dot hack. This is not for Final Fantasy 11. But this game kind of represents that MMO world. You play in an MMO world, of course. You pretty much go through all this stuff. You have this browser here that you can check your emails and stuff like that. You can actually go into the world. You make your own character. Actually, you don't get to make your own character, but the character in here gets to make his own character. But anyways, you want to, like I said, this is the episodic episodes. You have different episodes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I do have 1 through 3. Fortunately, I can't. As of right now, I'm still looking for 4. It's a little bit expensive on the side. I mean, you're looking at maybe up to like 80, 90 bucks for the game itself, plus the animated episodes that comes with the game itself. So and every game here, so this one actually has its own anime that kind of leads up into the 4th one. Of course, the ending is the 4th one. So like I said, it's like 80, 90 bucks. It's pretty expensive. It's still pretty expensive up there. So probably won't be able to buy for a while because I buy a lot of games anyways, and I don't know if I have enough money for to pony up a game at that price. Mostly 80 bucks, even though I still want it, but hopefully it goes down later. But anyways, like I said, what I'm doing now is pretty boring, but what I'm doing actually just marking all these threads as red, so I can later on when the game's gets a little bit more intense, we get a little bit more further in the game. Sometimes you get some messages in here too, so and you get like different word phrases in here, but you'll see later on why I do this. So I just kind of mark everything so it's red, so when something pops up on here, it will say next to the board right here, so it will say like new message and stuff like that. So, let's actually log in to the game, looking at MMO world. Aqua Capital Mech Anu, I think that's how you say it, is the starting city. This is where all the newbies, or pretty much everybody, goes towards. This person here is, of course, the main character, not this guy. This is the main character's buddy, friend. You can see from in a bit here, he's kind of a over the top, kind of just super strong character. As you can see here in a second here. Once I get invited into my party. Let's do that. So in the beginning part here, this is going to be off tutorial. There's really nothing to not too hard. Nothing will kill you in the beginning here, because as you can see, he is level 50, which I think it goes level 50 is pretty much, I think, at the end of the second one, or I think so. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played this game. And of course this is a game, and you probably would know. Even then, back then, I was like, he's level 50. I ain't gonna get him. I'm not going to get him, so. And of course, you will not get him. That would have been awesome, but anyways, this is a Chaos Gate, which lets you, teleport to different parts of the world, different parts of the field, different dungeons and stuff like that. And to go to different dungeons, you pretty much just make up words. They actually give you a whole bunch of them. I kind of went through them, but each word changes the field itself. So the one that Orca gave us is bursting, passing over Aqua Field, which, as you can see from there, is a battle level 1, which is of course for level 1s, and my guy's level 1. If you do, and the element is wood, so and if you do different combinations, you will get different battle levels and different elements. So That's pretty much how you kind of, if you want to level grind, that's how you pretty much level grind. Just keep making up words until you actually get to the battle level you want. And let's get through all this here real quick, because it's all just talking and talking. So bursting past over Aqua Field is the tutorial area here. So he's going to teach us, different little things like this coming up here, how to work the camera, how to fight, how to, do all that beginner stuff. So once you, get to the more advanced levels, it's easier. But, I mean, there's really not much advanced levels, you can see, other than knowing what kind of skills, know how to buff your character, and all that little small things like that.
Reset the camera by pushing the R2 button.
Reset R2. Why was I pressing R3? Being weird. So you see those little flashing orbs there. Those are orbs which spawns enemies, and you're gonna see up in this little spot here, real quick. I'm gonna actually go to it, and he's gonna give us a fairies orb. So fairy orbs, what that does is actually opens up the field for you. If you don't use a fairy orb, it actually you won't see anything on the field, and then once you get closer in a place, it kind of shows up, so it pops up. So it kind of, if you don't have any around you, pretty much just explore until you find the right area or enemies or little small things like that. So, triangle for skills, recovery. It's kind of weird because everything is kind of run in real time, but to do your skills, you have to press triangle, which puts you in a menu, and all the small stuff like that. So commands are pretty much easy. If you can see from here, they give you different commands for the different players' skills. The mix tells your party to do their skills. First aid accord heals. Weaken uses any kind of magic or items to weaken an enemy. Strengthen, same deal, but instead of weakening an enemy, strengthens your party. Don't use skills, because sometimes when they're MP or AP or whatever we're using right here goes low, you can't do it. All out attack and all out magic. So first aid, of course, lets him heal us. He has a pretty high tier heal, so it heals a whole bunch of people. I think it's called La Wrath or something like that. So let's actually go over here before we go into the dungeon. Let's actually, bat out some enemies here. So yeah, just pretty much press X. I'm gonna press wrong button. Triangle here. Triangle will take you, of course, to all little small stuff like this. Skills, of course, skills, items. You can see from here, they kind of start you with a pretty good set of items already. Key items, you don't have any yet. Discard item, you don't want that. You want to go to status here. As you can see from there, all of our equipment and stuff like that is all named here. All the added effects, all their skills. Each equipment gives you different skills. Of course, I'll tell about that later, but that's pretty much it. What you want to do is look at actually the EXP. It only goes up to 1,000, so it's set at 1,000, and you get certain amount of, certain amount of EXP from certain types of kills, a certain level. As you can see from there, I'm level 1. I'm getting about 60 EXP from each kill here. So, and just like I said, this part you don't even have to worry about it too much, because you have Orca here, pretty much just gobbling every kind of type of enemy up, whatever you want him to do. He pretty much hits at 5 grand. So, anyways, if you could go over there, I won't even talk about that, but you can throw different armors and stuff like that into the little well there, and it shoots out different armors for you and stuff like that. So, we're gonna go down here into the dungeon here. This is actually where the story kind of picks up, where we actually need to go. So, but let's get in here. I think we can get a cutscene here. So, a cool cutscene. Cutscene. Okay, so let's see. To get out, use a Sprite Ocarina. To go to a treasure, press X on it, and I get an item. Of course, that's easy enough. And for the booby trap, you have to use a fortune's wire. So, once you get to like a booby, like I said, you can see from there, a treasure chest is normal, like a brownish color, while a trap is a blue color. So you'll have to use the fortune's wire for that, and we get a cool cutscene here. And then it opens up. If you don't, it sometimes poisons you, puts all this kind of status element on you, which you would hate to do. So always try to get that away. But as you can see, Kite has a pretty cool character. His character just looks a lot better than everybody else, including hers too. And Orca is just like blah. He just looks doesn't look right.
Did you just see that?
Because he's not the main character.
Was
The main
that thing chasing her?
characters always have to look
but
cool.
something like that on this level?
And let's go follow them, see where they head off to. Okay, so if you can see, we're going to actually head to the right here. If you actually use a Furious Orb, it'll display all your map here. I won't use it because I kind of cherish my Furious Orbs, because they're quite expensive in the beginning here when you don't have much money. It's a dead end. Where did the little girl go? Speed charm. And those are pretty much items you use. I keep using the analog stick to, you know, move my camera, but you don't have to. You can use the L1, R1. Actually, it's really archaic. It's kind of old. Like, I mean, who uses R1, L1 to use to turn the camera now? Nobody does. Nobody.
Better watch.
Okay, so let's get talking. What's happening now is we're trapped, so we have to actually kill the enemy that's in here to be untrapped. And like I said, I don't really have to do anything. I just let Orca handle all this, you know, all the fighting. So, and we're gonna go down one more floor. And like I said, some dungeons have multiple floors. You were going down to, and like I said, some of them have like 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 10. I don't know if there's 10, but I'm pretty sure there's like at least 8. I remember going down some of the dungeons, and it would take forever to do. Kill him, Orca. Don't let him hit me. Alright. Easy enough. Healing potion. So see, here we go. Here's a trap chest here. So we're going to use a fortune wire. I'm going to disarm it. Headgear. I think we should be able to equip that. Maybe not. Maybe not yet. You can actually look at it. One of the items here. Twin blade, a level 3. So pretty sure we can. We probably could equip it after we're done with this dungeon here. I guess they don't let us equip it yet. So once we get out of this, you can equip it. I want to move away from this because it's going to hit me and it's going to hurt. Ooh, 2 chests. All portals open. The lovers. So that's like in status effect items. So you'll see later once I get to a part that I like to do. The whole point of this game is what I like to do later on, but I probably won't get to show it in this episode here, but because this is actually kind of taking a little longer than I thought it would take. But we're at the end of the pretty much dungeon here. Once you end up at the end, you get a you kind of come up to the statue here, and it's a chest that you get. You usually get weapons, these rainbow cards, and sometimes oh man, I forgot this little horse looking thingy-majiggies, but we're not going to get any of that because you know, we did actually get them, but we get a cool cutscene with Orca fighting against some pretty cool boss here. And spoiler alert, this is the boss for this. You probably wouldn't know this already. This is kind of the boss for this game here. So he's a pretty tough character, pretty tough cookie. And I always loved the way this played out. You know, this guy who's super buff. You know, Orca himself is level 50, which later on you learn that Orca and Balmung are the toughest characters. Players around, and that's the reason why they look like that. It's because they killed some, an enemy that hasn't, can't be killed. And we'll meet Balmung later, but that's how Orca looks like that. He looks different from other Blade Masters because that's the reason why. Because he gets to choose the item for killing this, super strong monster that nobody has been ever killed yet. So. And like I said, Sif is the boss for the game here. It's a miss. Probably doing like 200-300 per hit, or like 50 you know, 100 per hit probably. Miss, miss, miss. Too fast for you. One hit KO. Oh man, look at that. No, we could probably skip that. We'll skip that. We'll skip that. So what? To sum this up, it's what. Like I said, I told you, this is the friend that gets hospitalized after he got what is called data drain. It's going to learn in a bit here. But that is pretty much it for the first episode, playthrough 1 here. Playthrough episode 1. Like I said, it's kind of getting longer than I thought it would be. But anyways, like always, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you guys like it. Go ahead and because I'll be making more of these episodes, you know, go ahead and like the button, hit the like button if you guys like any of my videos. But anyways, I'll see everybody next time.